Alright guys, if you're anything like me, I've tried about every single side hustle that I've seen on the internet, and this is the only one that has made me $100,000 in a single year. So here's what I've tried in the past. I've done day trading, I've done short form content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, I've done dropshipping on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I've tried making and selling beats on YouTube and BeatStars. I've tried affiliate marketing on pretty much every platform. I resold shoes for a little while, but at the end of this video I'm going to reveal the one that has made me the most amount of money and has been consistent profit the past few years. So day trading for me, it was about 2 years of my life. I pretty much lost everything that I had. It turned into a really bad addiction. I was very depressed. I was pretty much gambling once I found out what options were. I put every single paycheck I got into the market and put on some options and pretty much lost it all the next day. Now of course I did have some good days. As you can see on the bottom right, I made about $3,000 that day. But if you look closely, I was on a margin account and I had no day trades left. I only had $1,000 out of $24,000 in cash, so I was extremely over leveraged. It was very risky. I ended up having to close my account after that because I had no day trades left, and I was still $46,000 in the red over the past couple years. Now I know day trading can work for some people, and I did try and start with a small account and just try and learn the process, but the problem for me, I didn't have a job, so I was pretty much relying on it for my main source of income. And when you're looking at it like that, I just didn't have the patience to try and learn the process and make $20 here, lose $20 here. So again, I used more money than I could afford to lose, and I ultimately just gave it up and cut my losses. Now short form content was actually very successful for me. I did it for about 8 months, but the problem for me was that there was a lot of time that I had to invest. And thankfully I did see success right away on one of my accounts. I blew up pretty much in a couple weeks, but for other accounts that I started, I uploaded for months every single day and I wasn't even able to get monetized. And what ultimately led me to stop posting short form content was updates in the algorithm, especially on TikTok. I could not seem to go viral for the life of me for a few weeks to a month, so I kind of just gave it up. Another issue for me and a lot of people was having to use original content. There were videos that I spent hours editing and it still got striked as reused content. So I really just wasn't worth the time or the headache for me to keep doing this. And inconsistency was a big problem for me, because as you can see, there were some months where I made upwards of 10 grand and there were others where I made a few $100s to a couple thousand. So I just didn't see it turning into a real business. Now dropshipping is a very controversial side hustle. There are lots of people that are able to make millions of dollars per year, and some people can just never get their first sale. Personally, I tried this for about 4 months before I gave up and I did not get a single sale. And for dropshipping, hard work does not equal results, and going viral does not equal sales. Having worked with short form content, I was pretty skilled in making dropshipping videos, but it still did take a lot of work to figure out what would go viral. And once in a blue moon when I did go viral, I did not get a single sale, so there's just a lot to this business that I just could not get the hang of. It seemed like a huge headache and almost kind of lucky in my eyes. And I'm not trying to knock on people who have actually found success in this, but at least for me, I just noticed that people are becoming much more aware of what dropshipping videos look like. So most of the time people just go to Amazon and get the same product for cheaper and much faster. Just like short form content, this also seems like a very inconsistent business model to me personally, but I know there are people who have made it work. And if you've made it this far, this is the one side hustle that I've turned into a consistent 6-figure business. And this side hustle is iPhone flipping. I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and I've been able to make a consistent profit of $10,000 to $20,000 every single month. As you can see on the right, that is my eBay account. In the past 3 months, I have generated $42,000 in sales, and that is just a small portion of where I sell my devices. So unlike all the other side hustles I've showed in this video, this is one that you can see instant results. If you buy your first iPhone today, you can sell it the same day and start seeing instant profit. There is very low risk for this side hustle and little capital needed. You literally don't have to buy a phone unless you see a good deal pop up, and once you secure the phone, you know that you're going to be able to sell it for a good profit. And this can be as little as a $50 iPhone, and then you sell that for $100, and you repeat that a few times. Next thing you know, you're buying $100 phones, then $200 phones, and it's just very scalable. It's a proven business model. Everybody knows what flipping and reselling is. You can do it with pretty much anything, but with iPhones, it's a very huge market, and there are always opportunities to buy iPhones. Hundreds of people every single day are looking to get rid of their old phones that they just don't use anymore. So when they're unaware of how much they're actually worth, that's where you come in and swoop up the good deals and you sell them for a profit, and you just repeat that a few times every single day. It does take a little bit of a grind to get to a place where you can make 6 figures a year, but it's a very simple business model, and I've been able to do it for the past few years now. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to learn more about this business. I'm going to be dropping as much game as I can, and please comment any questions down below, what kind of videos you want to see or any questions you might have about this business, and I thank you guys for watching.